All right, well, good morning to you as we get into your local forecast right now. Holding on to a little light rainfall crossing La Crosse there, getting into the east as well, and up and out of the region it goes. You can see that kind of pushing out of the way out to Adams County. Up to the north, we have a little bit of snowfall trying to get down towards Black River Falls, I should say, all the way up to areas by Ladysmith. But right now, it's still kind of north up by Rhinelander. We're getting the flights canceled here, holding on to 555 flights that have been canceled for today, and then flights delayed for folks that are trying to get back home. 738 flights have been delayed. We get back to California, and as I mentioned before, they've seen feet now of plus of rainfall. We're up to the snowfall up in Lake Tahoe, the area. They've gotten up to 26 inches of new and fresh snow. As that continues on, you have all that moisture trying to work its way out of California, going into the Four Corners region. A lot of that now is starting to track its way through Denver, going up to the northeast as well. I should say up to the north, and you're going to be picking up more of that snowfall getting to Billings right now, and then eventually up into Canada. Right now, we're seeing some drier air still working into the central portion of the nation, and that's leading all the way up to us as well. So we're only seeing some drizzle right now, holding on to this with a winter weather advisory for the drizzle, and of course some light rainfall that I just showed you. Also, you've got some fog that has been pretty much the main course of what's happening this morning, and it will continue to do so. Visibilities have dropped down to 0 in some cases, a lot of them mostly around our area. You can see here, even the folks that are not even in that advisory, you're seeing that possibility of this holding on. So we've got the drizzle, we've got the rainfall possibilities for this early morning. Ends around 9 o'clock. Getting into Saturday, still milder, quiet day, holding on to a tad bit breezy though. Sunday has a wintry mix, getting into snowfall and windy conditions. We'll lead that in. You can see the dense fog for La Crosse right now continuing on. That is something else, man. The visibility is getting worse, holding on to 33 degrees out there for the high expected as you get into fog and low cloud activity. As you can see here, holding on the possibility of this as you go right into Eau Claire. You're looking at 32 degrees right now. 1 mile of visibility, still not much change. As far as Eau Claire and La Crosse have been concerned, we've been seeing at least about 3/100 of an inch of rainfall, or similar conditions, as you can see, up to about maybe 2/100 of an inch or so for La Crosse. We get into areas right by Alaska. Dense fog is still holding on there at 0 visibility. Getting into areas by Black River Falls, 1 mile of visibility as well. 32 degrees out there for you guys. Good morning to you. Holding on to the possibility of this though, as you get into areas by Dubuque, Iowa, the closest I can get you to a video of any type of a look to see what's happening there by Prairie du Chien. So right now you're holding on to that currently with 0 visibility. Highs for Friday, you're looking at 30s, widespread with some 40s in the forecast. Getting into Saturday's highs, 30s and the 40s, similar, not much change there. As we get into it, snow returns. We've got the mix of rain and snow also coming in for your Sunday. And as that kind of rolls in, you'll see Sunday going into the morning hours. Light rainfall tries to sneak in across the river, eventually turning into snowfall. You see that down by Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. Then you get into snowfall by La Crosse and Eau Claire. That continues to ramp up as we go in the 5 o'clock hour all the way to 6 o'clock hour into the evening. Widespread rainfall, I should say snowfall, with rainfall kicking out of the region eventually. You see that continue on all the way into the midnight hour, and that happens going into Monday morning. Sunday's highs, where you're looking at the possibility of 30s widespread as we get into it here to near 40 degrees. Then eventually, as we go through the next few days, my friends, we're going to be looking at the possibility of colder conditions coming in over the next few days by the time we get into Monday. And then eventually we'll get bumped up back again to milder conditions for your Tuesday. And then eventually for Wednesday, the last day of the year, we're holding on to a 20% chance of snowfall kicking into the region with temperatures in the teens. And that carries over into Thursday and Friday of the beginning of next year.